Howdy, friends. Steve DePoe here with the Rose Realty team with this week's real estate vlog for North Texas. Before we get started, we ask you to go to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Let's Do Real Estate Texas. There's no charge, but you will be alerted to updates and changes to our series Spotlight on Community, Focus on Small Business, and of course, our weekly real estate updates on North Texas. Thank you. Let's get started. Today, 5 fall winter home improvement projects you can work on that will add value and a little bit of classiness maybe to your home. So let's talk about them. Update the laundry room. Okay, the laundry room is probably one of the most used and most overlooked rooms in the house. Okay, so think about putting in some shelves above the washer and dryer, some shelves in the corner to store. You could use it to store not only laundry stuff, soap, fabric softener, that kind of stuff, but also you can use it as sort of a second pantry if you want. And if you put some shelves up on the shelves up on the wall, sort of in the corner, or you can use it for sort of a mud room. Usually the laundry room is right there connected to the garage and to the kitchen, and the laundry room corner can actually be where you stick boots and shoes and scarves and that kind of jazz. So if you put in some shelves either above the washer dryer or in the corner, you can actually add some additional value to your house. Not only that, but also convenience for yourself, right? Hey, add some crown molding. Crown molding is fantastic. I always said that God invented trim and molding to hide our mistakes. So if we put crown molding around the top corner there between the wall and the ceiling, not only will it kind of hide imperfections in the workmanship and the painting, but it also add a lot of a classiness to a room. So whether you're talking dining room, living room, even the kitchen and the family room, it'll add some kind of add a little bit of class, to those rooms. Change out kitchen hardware. Kitchen hardware is kind of interesting because there's a lot of it. Number one, if you count up the handles or the pull tabs or knobs in your, in your kitchen, there's a lot of them. You have to go out and buy like 50, or 25 sets or something like that. And the style that you're using or the grade that you're using can really add a little bit of splash and a little bit of again, I think a little bit of value and updated value to your, to your home. Get a new kitchen, get a new faucet. The faucet is sort of like the brains of your sink, when you think about it, right? And so if you add a new faucet, whether it's a touch, whether it's a smart faucet with just a touch, or one that you can talk to say, hey, 16 ounces of water, that kind of thing, or what have you. You add a new faucet, it actually gives an upgrade not only to the sink area but to the whole room, whether it's the kitchen or a bathroom. Add wainscoting. I did a project 30 years ago where I added wainscoting to my family room. Okay, and what I did here was I trimmed the wall down, I cut it down. Actually, in the meantime, what I did was I also added, it had 2 exterior walls and one that was along the garage. I added insulation in there, okay? But I also added the wainscoting. I built it myself with plywood and with fairing strips and all that kind of jazz. I stained and varnished it, and when I was done, it looked outstanding. I was so proud of this job. And I saved a lot of money over having a craftsman do it. But today you can get it that's pre-made. All you have to do is glue or tack it up. Even you could tack it up over your existing drywall if you wanted. But in certain rooms like the dining room or the living room, family room, or even the office, it can add a real splash of class and panache to your room. So consider that. Next week, we're going to talk about working with home builders. I'm actually certified in the Dallas-Fort Worth area as a new home builder consultant. And we have a lot of stories and a lot of hints about what you can do when you're working with home builders to make sure that new home, the new home that you're building comes off positively. This is Steve DePoe with the Rose Realty Team. I'm out of here.